is up, guys, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 25 of 2019. I cannot believe that we've made it this far, y'all. It has been 25 days in a row where I've filmed, edited, and posted myself on this channel, and honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better Vlogmas season. The constant love and support from you guys is absolutely insane, and I've never felt more supported and loved during this 1 month, so thank you to everybody who has watched all of the Vlogmases. Even if you haven't watched all the Vlogmas, I don't blame you. It's crazy, and I love you. So for this last Vlogmas, I'm not going to be vlogging too much throughout the day. It's Christmas Day and it's 4:15 in the afternoon. I already filmed, edited, and uploaded an entire video, which is what I got for Christmas 2019 on my main channel, Caiti's Corner. So if you didn't watch it, what are you doing? I'm actually very happy with the way that that video turned out. The execution was done really well and I like the editing that I put on it. With that being said, I put on my Instagram story, what are some questions that you have about me going into the new year, and we're gonna have a sit down little Q&A chat for Vlogmas Day 25, which I know might not be a big superb way to end it, but there's really not much going on today. We woke up super early, opened presents, and we've just been chilling, hanging out. My brothers are playing with their new gifts, you know, all that kind of stuff. That's the plan, Stan. We're gonna eat Christmas dinner soon. You might be like, Caiti, I've seen you vlog in these Christmas pajamas for like 4 videos in a row. I'm so sorry. By the way, I was using my conspiracy palette on my eyes today, so if they look a little bit orange, that's why I was playing with all the new shades. I haven't looked at the questions that y'all put on my Instagram story yet, so let's go see. So I said, ask me questions about the new year and what you want me to answer. We have, what are your goals for 2020? Normally at the end of the year or the beginning of January, I sit down and I write them out. And I did this last year, and I think I'm gonna make a whole video. I don't know if it's gonna be on my main channel or this channel. And I'm gonna reflect on my goals and see what we have completed and what we haven't completed. So that will be coming soon. I don't know what channel it's gonna be on, but I'm really excited about it. Goals for 2020 coming in the future. I really haven't thought about it that much because Christmas just happened today. So we still have like, what, 6 days, kind of like a week until the new year. But I'll try and think of some on the spot right now. I haven't really processed it, so if these aren't good ones, please don't hate me. This is actually a really good question, because it's hard to think of things when you're like put on the spot, but I know I have some. I want to say give back more, and that's going to be giving back in multiple ways, in volunteering, in giving back to you guys, the people who support me always, giving back to family and friends and loved ones, and giving back into the community. I get a ton of PR sent to me, whether it's makeup and skincare, and I want to make a whole big like container of it and just give it to a women's shelter. I've been wanting to do that for a very long time and I just haven't, and there's no excuse for that. I did 3 giveaways during Vlogmas season where I gave away like Echo Dots and makeup and skincare and all this nice stuff to 3 subscribers, and y'all seem to love that, so I did give back in that way. I volunteer, I'd say like once a month, or we try to go at least once a month. It's kind of scatters out, but we volunteer downtown Atlanta where we feed the homeless. We do it with our whole family where we go. We don't prepare the food. They have chefs that prepare the food. They're all volunteer based, and we basically like walk it out to the people who are sitting there and eating it, and you have a conversation with them, you fill up their coffee. So I want to do that more. There's just like little things that I want to give back to the people that surround me. So I think that's a good one. That's just one goal though, y'all. I have so many. And that's just like community based. There's also like work based, which would be YouTube. There's school based. There's like life based, family. You know, there's a lot of different subcategories. For family, I want to spend more time with them and look into more people's passions and interests with my family and get together with more of us all at once. This is just an example, and I know a lot of families go like this, but I have 2 younger brothers, my mom and my dad, and my parents work, I go to school, my brothers go to school. We all do after school activities, whether it's sports or like academic clubs, all that kind of stuff. When it's that time of the year, which is around like football season, because both my brothers do football and I do cheer, when it's around that season, we don't really have time together that much, which I know it's nobody's specific fault, but it is just because everyone's very, very busy. So I'd like to spend more time with my family doing family activities and not so like locked up. I'm just gonna say I love alone time. I thrive off of alone time. It is something that I truly crave and I need to be in a better mood. And so sometimes I just like to be locked in my little downstairs dungeon, and that's not good for me. I mean, it's good for me in some ways, but other times when my family is like, do you want to come do this? And I say no, I'm gonna try and say yes. You can't hold me up to it all the time. I'm still gonna say no sometimes if I just feel like chillaxing, but I'm going to try and say yes more. I think that's a good one. Say yes more. The family goals also go along with my entire family. My dad's side has a ton of people on that side of the family, and so does my mom's. So I want to have more get-togethers, not my immediate family, with like my bigger, larger family. YouTube goal is to create content that I love, that you guys enjoy, but I also enjoy making. I went through a really rough patch on YouTube where I was constantly filming and editing, and my channel was growing substantially, but I was not happy with the content I was putting out. I was repetitively doing things that didn't make me happy, but y'all seem to love it. With YouTube, you have to find a fine line balance between doing things that you like and doing things that your audience likes, and the balance of me doing what I liked and my audience was not proportional at all. I found myself wound up in numbers, and I had to have a certain number to make myself feel good, and if I didn't have a number, I didn't feel good about myself, which I know a lot of people go through, whether it's posting on social media, having not a following, or having 10 million subscribers. So it's just working on those type of things. I'm in a great place right now. I killed Vlogmas, let me just throw it out there. Honestly, I loved doing Vlogmas this year. It was so amazing, the amount of support that I had from you guys. I've never had this much of the following doing Vlogmas ever. I've done Vlogmas for 4 years. I did it when I had 100 subscribers, so the fact that I have like 100,000 on this channel and people are still watching is incredible. And another YouTube goal that I have, just like a number-wise goal, is to hit 1 million subscribers. At the top of 2019, I had 39,000 subscribers, and this was on my main channel, Caiti's Corner. I had 39,000 subscribers, and my goal by the end of 2019 was to hit 500,000 subscribers. And did anyone think I was gonna do it? No. Did I think I was gonna do it? No. But here we are on my main channel where I have 445,000. So although I might not make the 500,000 mark, it's about getting so close and working hard to push yourself. And of course, YouTube is not about the numbers, but the fact that I got so close and I worked so hard to be able to reach one of my goals is amazing. Goals are good, but you shouldn't let them take over your life. So like the fact that I probably won't hit 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year, it's not a problem for me, because I know that I worked my tail off and I'm happy and I love what I do and I still love being in front of the camera, and I wouldn't be doing it if I don't love being in front of the camera. A numerical goal for my YouTube channel would be to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of 2020. And do I think I can do it? Yes. But do I think it's gonna take a ton of work? Yes. And if I don't do it, it's okay. It's called a goal for a reason, and it's there for you to hit that mark, or at least try and aim for it. Sorry, I'm in like a really rambly kind of mood right now. Literally, that's only one question. This video's already 10 minutes long. What are you most excited for? That's a good question. I've been hinting at a surprise coming out in January that I'm so excited about, and I really hope that it will be able to come out in January. That's like a short-term goal, because obviously January is like only a little bit away, but I really hope that this surprise and ordeal can work itself to come out in January, and it's something for you guys and for me and all of us together. So that's something that I'm very excited about. I'm also looking forward to getting my license in 2020. I turned 16 January 23rd, but I waited 2 months to get my permit, meaning I won't get my license until at least March, which stinks because all my friends, and even Cole has his license, his 6 months where he's gonna be able to drive other people is gonna be up before I get my license. That's something that I'm also very excited about. That's all I can think of off the top of my head, but that's a few short-term things. There's a lot of people just asking like, what's your goals, resolutions, what's the top 3 things you've learned this year, and what do you want to apply in 2020? That is an amazing question. So I did a video last year, the 18 things that I learned in 2018, and I posted that on my main channel. And again, I barely had any subscribers at that time, so I don't think a lot of people watched it, which is a-okay. But some of those things that I learned in 2018 are still things that I continue to carry on and live by all throughout my life and throughout this year. One of the top things that I've learned this year is that it's okay to be uncomfortable. Some people might be like, what? Like, no, like if you're comfortable, fix yourself. But I think that it's a-okay to be uncomfortable, but to a certain extent. For instance, I used to be uncomfortable about vlogging in public. Some people may not relate to this because they don't do YouTube, but you have no idea how absurd it looks from like a person's point of view when you're holding up a camera at yourself with a big old microphone, talking to yourself and recording yourself in the public. It's gotten more normalized in certain places. It's still not completely normalized. Even when I still go out today, like I still get nervous when I vlog in public, but I've gotten way better at that because I've learned that it's okay to be uncomfortable. Also, even expressing how I truly am to like certain friends and people that I go to school with, that made me uncomfortable. I'm way better at it now, but at the top of the year, I really still didn't have that many friends because I had only lived in Georgia for about a year, and I found it hard to express who I truly was and be my true self to the people that surrounded me because I didn't want them to think like I'm weird, or like, who is this girl? She thinks she's all that because she has a YouTube channel. That made me uncomfortable being my true self, and now that's just who I am. I've always been that way on the internet, but it was harder to find myself and do that to the people that surrounded me. And now I have real good friends and good family. I've always had good family and people who let me be myself. And the third thing that I've learned is it is okay to be proud of yourself. A lot of people confuse the words cocky and confident, and I like to think that that is absolutely crazy. Confident is when you are proud about what you're doing and you want to share and tell people about it. Cocky is when you're rude and upfront about things that you probably shouldn't be proud about. For instance, I'm confident in the videos that I put out on my YouTube channel because it takes me hours and I truly love doing this for y'all and for me. Cocky would be going around bragging and say, ooh, I have 400,000 subscribers and I make money off of YouTube. I'm not cocky because I don't do that. I'm confident because I know I've worked hard for what I have, and it's amazing that I continue to get to do this because of y'all. I've learned that, and some people don't see the difference. That's a good thing. Having confidence is a really, really good thing, but there's a difference between overdoing it and underdoing it. So you have to find the fine line, and I think I found it, and it feels good. Let's just say that. Are you growing your hair out? That's not really about like 2020, but I guess it is. If you don't know, I did cut 10 inches off of my hair about like 3 weeks ago, and it was impulsive, and I actually really like having short hair. It might just be like a spur of the moment midlife crisis, if you will say, but I really, really like having short hair. And will I probably grow it out in the future? Yeah. I don't know if I'll grow it out in 2020 or if I'll keep it short. Who knows? That's what the new year's for. Right now, I like it. It's like completely natural right now, so that's why it might look a little wonky, but I like it right now, and I think a lot of you guys do too, and if not, that's a-okay. That's all the questions I think I'm going to be answering. I know I didn't answer like a ton, but I do think I went into some depth and detail that I don't normally go into. I feel like on my channel it's just kind of like fun and games, and I never get to sit down and have a serious conversation, so this was actually good for me, and if you guys like this type of video, let me know because I would love to do more. Thank you guys for following me along this vlogmas journey. I truly cannot thank you enough for all of the kind comments, the likes, you watching, the DMs, all of the stuff. It's just truly amazing. The community that we have built together is, I can't even put into words how like amazing this opportunity has been for me. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. If you're watching this on Christmas, that's cool. If not, have a good day. And I will see you guys whenever I post next on this vlog channel. I will be taking a break from this vlog channel for probably like a week, maybe not. Maybe I'll post another video tomorrow. Don't quote me on that one. I did do 25 days, and if you missed any of them or if you want to rewatch any of them, go ahead. And if you didn't watch the video what I got for Christmas 2019, it's on my main channel, Caiti's Corner. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time I post. Peace in the Middle East.